the Chief Executive Officer of Neteng Solutions. Now, he's one of Africa's finest network engineers and consultants, and he is here with us. You are welcome on our network, no, sorry, on our SME service. We're talking network today, so it's all good. Well, welcome, man. Good to have you here.
Yeah, good morning, good morning.
First off, you're very young. You've got your own business, and that's exactly what people who are watching want to know about because they want to know how they can make their own business and make it grow. So we're going to be learning from you or taking sample from your experience as a business owner, a small business owner here in Nigeria. First off, how long have you had a Neteng consulting service?
Yeah,
A networking service, rather.
Solutions or Neteng consulting service. I've been on for over 5 years now, for about 5 years now, in the telecommunication industry.
Okay.
So the journey has not been a really smooth one, from starting up to where we are, and we thank God that so far so good. We've actually gotten to a tangible milestone.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Did you start the business as just you? And how far has it come since then?
I didn't start as just me. I had mentors. That actually groomed me into the business. Though I've been into the telecommunication business for roughly 10 years now. You know, I had to go through the phase of apprenticeship. Like I need to learn, understand, and before I decided to say, okay, at this point of my life, I need to start my own. Let me see what I can actually do in my future. So then I had mentors, like I said. I had friends. I had colleagues. I had some friends that they will always be there whenever I have issues. So I wouldn't say I started it on my own because it is not what I can just do on my own.
So nowhere in there did you tell that there was an investor, because if it's such a business that you can't just go into, I'm seeing that there might be an investor somewhere. So tell us, is it that easy to get started with or without an investor?
Like I said, before an investor we want to invest into your business, they need to see what you can.
There needs to be something on ground.
Yes, they need to see something on ground. So, and nobody wants to invest in uncertainty. Let me just put it like that.
Exactly.
No one wants to invest in uncertainty. So I started on my own. You know, consulting business requires connection. Like I said, I had mentors. So the mentors actually gave me the connections I need. So now what plays off is the relationship I build with the network. So if I don't have a very good relationship with them, it will just be one business and that's
one man, one business.
But after having a series of good interactions and relationship with them, one business led to another,
That's a very interesting fact there, that you actually have to have a good relationship with your customers.
Yes, exactly.
Anyone you find today, you have to try and keep. And in your line of business, you don't just service your customers once. You try to keep them because they need that service, maintenance, and all of that. But have you grown from that one-man instance to perhaps maybe having a staff strength of how many do you have at Neteng?
Currently, I have ad hoc staffs.
Okay.
And I have the normal staffs I have that work with my company will about 20.
Okay.
But the ad hoc staffs, because the kind of job we do is not based in just one location.
Tell us exactly what kind of job this is.
That is networking, IT networking. That's providing solutions to internet issues. Then we do solar installations also. That means solar power installation.
Okay.
So most of the time, I have ad hoc staffs I work with because you can't expect me to go and work in Ekiti State now, and I take a whole lot of people down to Ekiti State. What I need is just one or two hands that are very, very firm in the field to come along with me. Then I look for ad hoc staffs.
Okay, from that vicinity.
So
is it easy to get started? If I was to get started, would I have to have been schooled in that sort of engineering, or is it something I can just learn from, say, today, for instance? I want to start doing network solutions.
It depends on the kind of brain you have, but either you're smart, intelligent, or whatever, you still need to be schooled. Because it is not just what you can just watch over the internet, or then fine, you can watch over the internet and have some idea, but the practical hands-on, you need to be schooled.
Wow, that is very interesting. So there is still hope, however, for anyone who's intelligent enough to pick it up from perhaps maybe learning from someone like you.
Yes, sure.
That is possible.
Very, very
And the
possible.
demand for that kind of skill, how high is it? How, yeah. Well,
Now-
I'm asking a rather, what's it called, question, because I mean, we're in the age of communication.
That is just it.
Yeah.
As it is, we can see so many solutions. ISP, you have all these 5G routers. Everybody wants to be on the internet. That is just it. Even those in the remote areas of the country want to be connected. They want to see what is happening. You know, gone are those days that you rely on whatever people say. These days, whatever they say, you have to go and verify yourself.
Okay. Okay, so for your business now, if I put it against, say, let's say a fashion business or shoemaking business, I can show a product to a person and say, please buy this. In your case, it's not the same because there's no tangible product. It's more virtual than tangible. How have you managed PR or marketing your skill?
Okay, marketing my skill, like I said, the first basic of marketing is relationship building. Now, if I work with you, or if I work with TVC, or if I work with Wake Up Nigeria, and you see that, okay, my services is recommendable, you can recommend me to 100 other people.
Okay. So your business is based on relationships. And how can I build that relationship? What must I do apart from great work that I put out for my customers? What else can I do to make people identify that this is the man for the job?
Now, everybody wants you to be diligent in whatever you're doing, irrespective of whom you are or what you are. Another thing in building relationship is everybody wants to trust you. People want to see you that, okay, if this guy is saying my network will be up in 10 minutes, it will not exceed 10 minutes. Just take, for instance, you're working with MTN or you're working with Access Bank, and you are their IT manager or IT whatever, and the ATM or the communication link is down. They want a very fast turnaround time, like
so you
the
have
next
to
5 minutes.
that.
You have to provide.
You have to stick to that ability. And even try and supersede it as it goes.
Exactly.
So it's grand to note that relationship is a very big factor in your kind of business. Now, one sentence or maybe in a few, if there's anybody out there who is in your business or your kind of business who's starting off or who wants to get started, what's that one advice you have for that small business?
Now, what I'll advise the person is, there is an adage that says a step at a time. You don't need to rush. You don't need to rush the process. Just find the right channel, find the right people, and start steadily. You will eventually get there. That's just it. There's no magic about it.
You heard it from Emmanuel himself. Find the right channel, find the right network, get started a step at a time, and you will get there, even if you're just only beginning. Thank you very much, Emmanuel, for coming through. And maybe, yes, here at Wake Up Nigeria, we might need your services and would be expecting you very soon.
No problem.
For a very small fee. Thank you very much, Emmanuel.
All right.
And thinking, hopefully, you guys have learned something. And maybe if you need some little help here and there, you always know the man to call right here in the studio.